Welcome. This is a discussion about Drew Hancock's companion, not his actual companion, although if it were, I'm sure I'd say something like, she's a lovely woman. Or he. No, we're talking movies.
Sex robot, sex robot, sex robot, sex robot, sex robot, sex robot, sex robot.
To the average viewer, Companion is simply a movie about sex robots and murder. But to someone like myself, a deep thinker, it's more than that. This is a film which tackles issues such as misogyny. Just like the 50 Cent song, there are many men out there who would jump at the opportunity to purchase one of these companion robots if they were available. A creation which loves you unconditionally, will happily attend to the cleaning, cooking, all of the house chores, and above all, will give you great sexual relief and pleasure. At the risk of sounding like your mother, there's no question that in the not so distant future, these sex bots will be available worldwide. I'm sure they'll come in all different shapes and sizes, and there's even a rumour that there'll be a Gwyneth Paltrow edition. No doubt.
Sex robot, sex robot, sex robot, sex robot.
Upon viewing this movie, I stayed up all night asking myself the question of whether I would buy one of these robots. And here's my answer. I eventually would like to have a wife. Not a robot, but a real life woman wife. However, I would be interested in purchasing a male companion, simply to have as a friend. There would be no sexual relationship between myself and the male companion, and I can't stress that enough. No, this companion would simply be someone to laugh at my jokes, someone to motivate me, to give me a compliment every now and then, someone who doesn't judge me or make fun of me on the way I dress or my lack of abilities at sports such as football or golf. Someone who likes me and wants me to succeed. Pretty much all the things that should be available in a real friend, but unfortunately are hard to come by. After arriving at this conclusion, it was almost dawn, so I decided just to stay up and continued thinking about what life would be like if these sex robots were real. So in the end, I came up with a list of pros and cons.
Sex robot, sex robot, sex robot, sex robot.
There are those relationships out there which are perfect until it comes to the bedroom. For such couples, they could purchase a companion between them, and that way, both of their sexual needs and desires could be met, whilst their relationship continues to prosper.
Robot, sex robot, sex robot.
Picture this. It's your grandmother's third Christmas alone by herself. That means she would have spent Valentine's Day alone, Easter alone, Halloween alone, and all the other days of the year alone. Now, of course, you could pay to put her in a nursing home, but she's still got her wits about her. So instead, you use that money to buy a companion for her. Merry Christmas, Grandma. And that way, she need not never spend a day alone again. Problem solved.
Sex robot, sex robot, sex robot, sex robot.
Criminals, murderers, evil people such as Hitler. Where does all this aggressiveness come from? It comes from within. A deep hole within themselves. My theory is that most wrongdoers in this world are simply losers who want to be loved. But give them a companion bot, and their problems, along with our problems, are solved. Plus, try robbing a bank after you've just had the best sex of your life with a robot. On the other hand, these sex bots would be taking away our jobs. First jobs that come to mind are cleaners, housekeepers, massage therapists, especially the ones who give happy endings, strippers, porn stars, and of course, prostitutes. And some of you out there are probably thinking, well, good riddance. But at the end of the day, these jobs are the backbone of our economy. How many times have you been lured into a scam online by someone posing as a horny older lady? I'm ashamed to say that my answer lies in the double figures. And I'm sure you can see where I'm going with this. For if these sex bots were available to everybody, those scams would only be happening more often, be more creative and realistic. And that is a scary thought. Finally, the inevitable would happen. Us males would begin to mate only with the robots, and one day we'd wake up and we'd be living in a world with no females. From there, I can only imagine that the robots would take over and that humanity as we know it would cease to exist. Unless, of course, due to the need to thrive and survive, all males evolve to have a reproductive system. And I suppose that's better than nothing. Oh yeah, the movie, I'd give it a 3 out of 5.
Sex robot, sex robot, sex robot, sex robot, sex robot, sex robot, sex robot.